Good morning and Assalamu alaikum to all my Year 5 pupils. Let's start with today's lesson. But first, I'm going to show you one symbol. Let's see whether you can recognize this symbol or not. Are you ready to see? Yes, this is the symbol. Can you guess? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ting ting. Yes, you are correct. This is an Olympic symbol. Today, we are going to learn more about Olympics Games. Well, the very recent Olympic Games happened this year. It just ended last week. Did you watch the game? Since we had extra time at home, I managed to watch games that participate by Malaysian athletes. Do you know how many medals we've won this year? You got that correct if you said 2. You are correct. We've got 1 silver medal and 1 bronze medal. So in total, Malaysia have won 2 medals in recent Olympic Games 2020. Malaysia has received the first bronze medal from Aaron Woyik. They both played in the badminton. They defeated their strongest rivals from Indonesia. The second medal was from Datuk Muhammad Azizul Hasni Awang. He managed to get a silver medal. Do you know what game he's playing? Yes, he involved in cycling. He once won bronze medal in Olympic in Rio, and now he already upgraded his achievement. He received better medal, which is the silver. Congratulations to Malaysian athletes. Malaysia boleh. Okay, let's look at this long list of Olympics. We have 2 types of Olympics, which is summer and winter. The first Olympic started in 1896, and there were no Winter Olympics until 1924. So as you can see, this Olympic happens every 4 years. From the list given, you may see some cancelled Olympics. The first one is in Germany, which supposed to be happen in 1916. You are correct. And another cancelled Olympics was in Tokyo. It's supposed to happen in 1940. And the following 4 years, another cancelled Olympic was in London in 1944. These Olympics were cancelled because there were war at that time. Ada perang waktu tu. So they needed to cancel the Olympics. And for the Winter Olympic, it started in 1924. The first beginnings, the Summer and Winter Olympics happened in the same year until they change. Can you notice when is the change? Yes, in 1992, the Olympics for summer and winter still happen on the same year, but Winter Olympic made a change where from 1992 they held the Winter Olympic in the following 2 years, 1994. But in the Summer Olympic, the following Olympic was on 1996. So they started to change the happening of the Olympics between summer and winter in 1994. So our recent Olympic is not stated here yet. It happened in Tokyo, Japan. It's supposed to be last year, but it was cancelled due to pandemic. Since everything is already printed, so they use the 2020 to make it happen in 2021. Okay, the Olympics is on your textbook. It's on page 64. So, the lesson objective for today is I can read for specific information. Think, when and where are the next Olympic Games? Which sport in the box is not in the Olympics? Can you answer these two questions? If you watch the recent Olympic, then you will know. The next Olympic Games will be in the year 2024. And it will happen in Paris, France. And for the second question, squash is not in the Olympics. Okay, let's look at the Olympics timeline. In 1896, where the first modern Olympic Games were started, it happened in Greece. There were no gold medals. Only silver and bronze. Siapa menang dapat silver, and the second place will get the bronze. In 1900, the competitors for women were allowed to join. At that time, the spectators less than the competitors. Yang join Olympics ni lebih daripada yang menonton. In 1912, there was an 11-hour 41-minute wrestling. Dilawan 11 jam. It was the longest competition in Olympic history. In 1916, 1940 and 1944, just like I said earlier, the Olympic Games were cancelled because of war, peperangan. 1920, there wasn't an Olympic flag until 1920. So start 1920 ni baru ada flag. So they use 5 different colors ring because it shows the color of every country in the world. Okay, in 1924, the first Winter Olympics started in France. The Canadian ice hockey team scored 122 goals. In 1936, the youngest medalist in Olympic history was from a swimmer from Denmark. Umur darjah 6 dapat medal in the Olympic history. 1960, Abebe Bikila from Ethiopia was the first African winning a gold medal without running without shoes. 1988, the table tennis is one of the most popular sports in the world, but it wasn't in the Olympics until 1988. Table tennis is ping pong, so in 1988 baru start table tennis. In 2012, Hiroshi Hiketsu was a competitor in horse riding, and he was 71 years old. Golf and rugby were the first events started in 2016. Golf and rugby were introduced in the Olympics in 2016. Well, did you learn something about Olympics? As for me, I've learned many things. Teaching you Olympics made me Google through the internet about the informations of the Olympics. Do you know what's your task for today? Okay, for your today's task, you need to find fun facts, fakta menarik on Olympics in Tokyo 2020. You need to find at least 5 and make a poster about it. You don't know how? Let me show you a sample of a poster. That's all for today. Bye-bye.